and welcome to my second video briefing. I can't believe I've been at Patchway nearly a month now. Continue to have a really warm welcome from both staff, students and parents, so thank you for that. We've just come off the back of a bank holiday weekend. I hope you had a good weekend and that the sunshine on Saturday and the rain on Sunday allowed you to do what you do on bank holiday and enjoy yourselves. It's a 4-day week this week. What that's done is really got me thinking about attendance to school and punctuality to school. And thank you to the vast majority of parents and students who attend every single day, they attend every single lesson, and they're always on time to both school and to lessons. Thank you so much for that, it's really important. The amount of evidence that exists, both at GCSE but in other ways as well, in terms of the development, the success, the outcomes, the development socially and emotionally, in communication and confidence of students who attend every single day and every single lesson is stark, and we must make sure that we're doing the best to ensure our young people have the best start to their lives. So please continue to encourage your children to come to school. If they've got a minor ailment, they're not feeling well, they've got a small injury, please send them in. We will look after them, and if they get more poorly, we'll contact you and get you to pick them up if we need to. In terms of punctuality to lessons, there are a very small minority of students who get to lessons but just a little bit too slowly, and we're going to put some things in place over the coming weeks and months to make sure that students are walking around the school with pace and purpose but in an orderly manner and arriving at lessons on time. We did some research around how many students arrive 5 minutes late to lessons, and actually if you're 5 minutes late to every lesson every day, that amounts up, that's 25 minutes a day, that's nearly 2 hours a week, that's nearly 80 hours a year, it's nearly 3 whole school weeks you're missing just by being 5 minutes late to lessons. So we need students to move quickly. I'll be writing you, outlining those details in the near future. In terms of moving forward, we were consulting around the school day recently, and that consultation finished on Friday. Thank you to those parents who gave us feedback. We have listened. There were some concerns raised, actually as we were writing the plan, but also shared by yourselves around the lateness of lunchtime, and we've listened to that, and we're going to make changes to make sure that lunchtime is a little bit earlier in the day, and that the day is structured more evenly, and I'll be confirming that in writing this week to parents. Next week we have Year 10 Parents Evening, and I'm really excited to meet as many Year 10 parents as possible. It's such an important event that you come in, hear what your teacher's got to say in terms of how well your children are doing, but also in terms of those next steps. Year 10 have a series of mock examinations coming up next month, and it's really important that you hear that feedback, so please do everything you can to attend that evening. If for any reason you can't attend but would like that feedback, please contact the head of year or your subject teachers to make sure you get that specific feedback. And of course, we wish our Year 11s every success in their GCSE exams. This week we have health and social care, sport, drama, and then our first whole cohort exam, so the whole year group sits in biology. They're already well prepared for that. They've had briefings in terms of what they need and the information they need to bring to those exams, what they're not allowed to bring in, but also that the teachers are running booster sessions prior to those exams and PEP sessions in the morning of those exams to make sure they're really prepped and ready to go. Please make sure your child attends on time for those examinations and has the right equipment and knows what examinations they're sitting. And finally, we're always after feedback. We have a student council who are meeting this Friday who will give us some feedback from the students' point of view. We have a visit from trust staff next week. We'll be visiting the school, visiting lessons, meeting with pupils to kind of get that quality assurance and feedback from a trust perspective. But we want feedback from parents, and we have a parents forum that meets termly, and numbers have drifted just a little bit, and we'd really like some parents to join that group. The commitment is maybe 1 hour, 6 times a year, just to feedback from a parent's point of view and hear plans for the future. So if you're interested in that, I'd ask you to contact the parent forum on pcsparentforum@gmail.com, and we'll put that in the newsletter, and it's already been in the newsletter previously. So anyone who's interested in supporting the school and providing feedback, please do join that group. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to the briefing.